Hello and welcome back to Becoming Weightless. We are on day 5, going through the book here. We have discussed our agreements, we have discussed the breath, the hypnosis, the movement. Now we go a little layer deeper today, and this is about intuitive eating. So I had to create Becoming Weightless because of my relationship with food. And to develop a strong and intuitive relationship with food, I had to really get present with my food. Getting present means when the food arrives, even just giving gratitude for the plate, for the grower, for the farmer, for the soil, for the seed, for the sun, for all the hands that had to touch it that to get it on your plate, even if it's just, went from the farm to the store to you, still giving gratitude for it. And then I also went a little step further, and I like to say a little prayer or a little food blessing, a food spell. You get present with your food and you say, "May this nutrient rich meal satisfy my soul. May thy nectar of nature's remedies heal me. May mother's waters purify me, body and mind. Grateful for the we of perfect health and wealth being. May we all live in perfect harmony." And so that just gives you a moment of presence with yourself, with your food, with source. And you are telling the food to nourish you, not to be wasted, not to show up as fatty tissue in your body, but to really use its nutrients so that you're optimized and functioning at a high level. And it's a practice, of course. And then in the book, there's actually a whole intuitive eating journey or journal. What you ate, what time, how were you feeling? Were you hungry? Did it align with your schedule? All these things. And I will tell you the biggest hack that I've found for my relationship with food is knowing what you're going to eat. What are you going to eat? Knowing in advance what you're going to eat, not waiting until you're hungry and then saying, "Oh, I need to eat something." And then that's when we grab the thing. It's so if when you're planning your day the night before, the morning of, think about what, or the week before. Some people do it, on a Sunday, see what the rest of their week looks like. I recommend planning your food out too. It's one less thing your mind has to think about. You can plan accordingly if you need to cook it or if it's already prepped. It helps you make smart choices because you're deciding in a moment of planning. You're not deciding in the heat of the moment when you're already hangry and you're like, "I'll just take whatever I can do right now?" And the other thing I would say that supports me in a healthy relationship with my food is making sure I really want it, first of all, and I would not snacking so much. Not going for that unconscious grab. If I do get a little hungry in the middle of the day and it's between a meal, I might find an apple or a sugar snap. Peas are in season right now. So those are my favorite as well. So just getting present, that's this whole practice. Is becoming weightless is just getting present to your body, your mind, and the energetic field that's around you. And you can do the same with your food, and you talk to it and you talk to your body, and it receives it very well. So let's begin with a little bit of grounding. And you'll just arrive here, just getting present to your surroundings, your feeling of where you are in this space, the surface beneath you, no matter where you were, what you showed up to, where you've been, you're now here. You are now here. And to ground through your sits bones, And breathe in through your nose and out. And as you let the breath fill up your body, imagine fluffy white clouds coming in between your vertebrae. So you're lengthening your vertebrae. And feel your breath expand into your ribs, to the front, to the back, to the sides, expanding all the way around. You don't have to control the breath, and just observe your natural rhythm. And notice your body. And without telling a story about the body or a thought or an emotion, just allow everything to live exactly where it is. So if there's a little tightness in the knee from sitting cross-legged, just allow it to live. Or if you need to move it, you move it. And if you feel a little something in the back, breathe into it. This isn't an awareness. This awareness is presence. Presence is your connection to source, to the electromagnetic field all around you, to the collective consciousness that you are attuned to. And if you find the mind busy or wandering and wondering what you're going to eat or what you're doing after this, or trying to check mental boxes off in your head, just imagine that you can take your mind and place it out on a table in front of you, and then just watch it. Watch your mind. Watch it. Observe it. Witness it. It's just sitting on the table right in front of you, and you're just watching it. What's it doing? What's it saying? What's it thinking? And this is my favorite exercise, because what I find is when I am observing the mind on a table out in front of me, it's like I kind of unplug it from the ego, and then the mind has no thoughts. The mind is not telling a story about anything. It's just sitting on a table, and I'm watching it to do something, but it's not doing anything. And so if you find meditation or stillness hard for you, this is an excellent place to start. Just allowing the inner awareness to attune you to the vastness, the emptiness, the spaciousness. We're going to bring in more of an intentional breath here. So, sitting where you are with your hands on your knees, you'll inhale. And when you inhale, you lift the chest, you gently bring your head back. You can gently look at the sky. So, this is an extension through the spine. And then exhale, you scoop and you round. We call this flexion. You'll tuck your tailbone underneath of you. Inhale, we lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Pull the navel to the spine, pull the root up, everything, drawing the energy up the spine. And hold it. Just keep the hold. Keeping that lift, keeping that connection, like you're pulling fluid up the spine and holding it. And then there's a gentle pulsing sensation to the center of the head, your pineal gland, between the right and the left hemisphere of your brain, decalcifying the pineal gland to optimal awareness. You're holding for 15 more seconds. You're doing great. Just allow the body to soften, and you can release in 2 and 1. And again, we'll breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pelvic floor lifts up, Mula Bandha. Pull that navel to the spine, lifting, 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 but keeping the spine long. Hold the breath at the top of the head. Hold it. Watch it. Watch the mind. Keep the breath. Keep it. Hold it. Activate it. Stimulate it. Relax the body, but keep the breath hold. Just allow the body to alkaline. Allow the shoulders to relax. You are safe. You are well. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And just breathe normally. And from this place of awareness, this stillness, this vastness, this spaciousness, align to an agreement today. Align to an intention or a statement of truth. Statement of truth is, if you have the book, you'll see what those are. The statement of truth is a prayer for yourself. It's an affirmation. It is the saying yes to you. And it is in your favor and in your greatest and highest good. And so this looks like something simple, like I am aligned to my greatest and highest timeline. I am tending my own garden. I am centered and focused. I am healthy and vital. I am nourished and safe. Things are looking up for me. I feel happy. Everything's working out in my favor. I know that these powerful initiations come from challenges, and I accept because I know I come out stronger on the other side. Those statements of truth help you align to your agreements as you are kind to your body, saying, I love you, body. You're so strong. I love this stomach, for it holds the portal of life. I love this heart. I love this mind. I love my quirks, my personality, all the things that make you you. We accept them. We love them. We receive all parts of them. No denying, no rejecting, just pure acceptance of everything that you are, your shadow side, your darkness, wherever you doubted yourself, wherever you felt embarrassed, wherever you feel a little regret, remorse, or lamenting, you just let it breathe. It happened. It was said. It was done. I accept it. And now I step into my greatest and highest timeline, receiving all the blessings and miracles that I know are unfolding right before me, so that I can be my most highest and most magnificent self. Light, free, liberated, inspired, and transformed. You get lit. Keeping this sensation of activation, of being lit, that effervescence. We're going to begin to move our body onto all fours, coming to hands and knees. Have your toes touch, your heels touch, cat cow. Inhale, lift the heart. Press through the hands. Exhale, hollow out the belly, push it away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, push it all out. Tuck the tailbone. Squeeze out all that air. Push the floor away. Really round the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Lift up. Inhale. Lift the heart, lift the chest, blooming through the sits bones. Maybe a little side to side here if that feels good in the neck. Walk your hands out slightly forward. Separate your feet. Your knees can be in parallel. You're going to lower down, bending the elbows into a little tricep press. You're going to press yourself back up, and then you shift back into child's pose. Inhale, we come up. We lower down through the triceps. We press ourselves back up and lengthen. Inhale, you can round. You push up. You press and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pause in a child's pose. Let the ribs rest on the thighs and feel your breath expand into the rib cage.
And feel the rib cage expand into your inner thighs. With your head on the ground, you just give thanks for being here, for every moment that led you here, for the trials, the tribulations, the challenges, the recognition and patternings, the people that left, people that you got to experience, for relationships that were so fulfilling and then one day you found empty. You give gratitude for all of it. You're in love until you're not. You're in relationship until you're not. Everything's going good until it stops. Everything's working great until it breaks. It's all part of how we shift, we mold, we change. How this circular spiral momentum works as a human. So grateful. Gently bring yourself back on up. Let's take the right leg, slide it on up to the right wrist. Sit your hip back. Left leg goes long, leaning forward here. Inhale, shift that right leg back, pull the left knee up to the left wrist, press down. Leaning into that right hip here, you'll feel a little hip flexor stretch there. Inhale, bring it on back. Slide on down to your right bicep here. So you can lay flat, you can prop your head up, whatever feels good for you. Now the alignment is going to come. So this is like a little slinky here. So I want this top hip stacked, and that'll actually lift this side up off of the ground. So it's like you built a bridge from your rib to your hip. So you're nice and long. My heels are together. I'm going to lift them slightly. My waistline is long. I'm going to inhale up. Exhale, we close it in here. Inhale, we expand. Exhale, our diaphragm is contracting and we're pulling everything back in. This femur, your leg bone, is in this ball and socket joint that is really going to work that glute medius. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I keep my top hand here because that helps me keep my hips stacked. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it up there. Little pulses up. Think about little micro squeezes in that glute medius for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Stack the knees right in front of you like you're in a chair, now in a right angle, and then find that length again. Little fairy house. The fairies can pass through under your waistline here. Inhale, the whole top legs comes up. Exhale, we close. Draw the navel to the spine, pull it in. Inhale. Exhale. Pelvic floor lifts, navel to spine. Inhale, we expand. Exhale, we close it in. Inhale. The arm is now just going along for the ride. That's not mandatory, but it does also give you a nice external rotation in your shoulder if you'd like to take it. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure it's focused in the booty here. It's very easily can go into the hip flexor. That's not the idea here. Good. Let's just lift the leg, hold it there. Now there's a paintbrush on the tip of your knee here. You're going to paint little circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll reverse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it isolated. 1. Good. Now straighten that leg. Feel the strength in your body. Feel this stretch like you're a cat. So it's like someone's pulling on that wrist, pulling on this leg. You're going to get really nice and long here. Now, internally rotate. If you still want it, your hand can go there, but usually since we're all long here, it's easier to keep the hips stacked. My toe is turned down and we're lifting from that outer hip again. Watch where you want to go, where you want to like overlift it, and then you lose this. So this is important to keep this isolated, and then we just lift the leg. It doesn't go far. No, it doesn't. And that's okay. Go for 3, 2, and 1. And bring it on in. Give yourself a nice little love rub there. Very good. Now, top leg's going to bend, bottom leg's going to extend. Top leg, if it's comfortable, can also go like this. This is nice because the hips stay square. If you don't have that mobility or this external rotation, then the leg can go down. I'm going to do it here. Now, I'm really long here. Making sure everything looks good. Okay, I think I'm gonna come back up on my head, my shoulder here. So we're gonna lift the bottom leg and lower. So now this is adductor work here. We're not moving anything else. Everything else is completely still. Once you get the hang of it, if you want to lay flat again, you certainly can. Good. And you're pulling it up. It's challenging, especially if your inner thigh's been sleeping for a long time. So 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there, little leg circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Very nice. Let the top knee fall over, and then you'll take this is my left arm. I'm going to twist it back behind me. And I'm just rotating there, but be gentle. You don't need to torque. You don't need to make it hard. Just breathe into it and let it gently release. Because the conversation we want to have with our body is that we're here, we're supporting it, we're not going to make it do something it's not ready to do. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Let's come on up from there. So slide that leg back down. We're going to try to find another transition here. So the bottom leg's going to come up, and then you can gently press yourself up, and we're going to come into mermaid. Hands on the hips here. You're going to rotate in, you're going to rotate back, rotate in and back. The femurs are deep in the hip socket here. Good. And this is my right hand coming down. I'm going to press myself up. I'm going to press the hips up, reach through the hips. Inhale, drop it down, side over here. Inhale up, press the hips up, stretch, reach back. Exhale down, side over. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale down, cartwheel over, and then we're going to rotate. So now the pelvis is going to drop back. We're going to round through the tummy, and that top arm comes down. Find the stretch here. Now, this can feel a little sticky. You might feel like you don't have breath, but you can breathe into your back ribs. You just have to direct it. So breathe in into those back ribs. Exhale. And again, breathe into the back ribs and exhale.
Magnificent. You are. Swing those legs all the way around. We're going to come back to laying down on our other side now. Okay. So we start with our clamshell. So the heels, your back is flat along the edge of your mat. Your heels are together. Waistline long, little fairy house there. Hips are square and stack. Inhale is our expansion. It's like a billows for to air a fire, to pull oxygen into the fire. It's inhale. You get big, get big. Exhale, then get tiny, teeny, tiny, tiny, tiny. Yes, inhale, expand. Exhale, we shrink, we contract, but it's muscular. Inhale, we open. Exhale, pull it down. Good. Inhale, we fill it up. Get into those gills here. It's like you're a fish and your side ribs are your gills. Then pull it in. Yummy. Inhale, open. Femur is deep in that hip socket. Exhale, we close it. I'm even just like guiding my sits bones back. Inhale. And exhale, just pulling back and closing it out. Good, but still keep reaching this top knee beyond the bottom knee. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now hold it up there. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Very good. Nicely done. Now extend, bring the legs up higher. You'll be at that right angle here. Reach that top knee beyond the bottom knee. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, we close it down. We cinch that waist in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. It's that glute medius here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Imagine a paintbrush on the tip of the knee, little leg circles. And it's all about dropping into the breath, allowing the form to be precise, feeling the harmony between the concentric and eccentric contraction. Feel the harmony between lengthening and mobilizing and stabilizing at the same time. For 2 and 1, you're keeping it isolated in this glute. We're going to reverse the direction. Square off the hips. Up, down, and around. Up, down, and around. Beautiful. For 2 and 1. Excellent. Send this top leg long, and we get even more long here, right? We get that length. We can feel that length. Good. Feel it as though you're getting that cat stretch. Good. Internally rotate that top leg. Exhale, lift it on up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, we lift it in this glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it on in. Excellent. Bottom leg is going to go long. Top leg again can be folded over, or you can go full rotation here, which stacks the hips a little different, but not everybody has this rotation. Activate that bottom leg and lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Cinch the waist in. Pull it in. Body like an hourglass. Pull it in. Work in that transversus.
You're also pumping those internal organs, flushing out toxins, activating that inner thigh, that adductor. Good. Just being mindful it doesn't go up to your neck and shoulders. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Little circles. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Just up. Think up and around, down, up and around, down, up and around. Good. 2, and a 1. Reverse it. Up, down, and around. Up, down, and around. Good. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Very good. Let that top knee just drop on down. Take your top arm and rotate here, finding what feels good, spacious, allowing the breath. Breathing in. And exhale. Straighten the top leg, bend the bottom leg. Gently use your top hand to press you on up. We'll be in mermaid here. Get nice and tall. We rotate inward and back. Hands can also be on the hip. Roll it forward and back. Forward and back. Very good. Inhale. We're going to press the left hand down and the hips come up. Press the hips forwards. Reach back. And then on down, side over. And up. Press the hand down. Lift the hips. Press them forward. Reach the upper body back. Inhale, lower down and side over. And bring it on down. Reach on up and twist. Find the stretch. Open up the back. And cartwheel up and around to the other side. And then bring that arm down and twist here. Breathe into the back of the body. Tuck the tailbone. Round it and breathe in. And out. One more time. Breathe in. And out. Gently bring it back to center. Very good. Slide those legs all the way around. Grab the back of your thighs. Lower yourself on down. Hug your knees into the chest. Little rock side to side here. Bring the feet on down. Arms long by your side. Collarbones. Smile open. Pull the heels in towards your sits bones. Press on up. Squeeze your bum. Reach your knees out beyond the toes. Inhale. Drop the booty down. Exhale. Lift and squeeze. Inhale. Drop it. Exhale. Lift and squeeze. Lower. Lift and squeeze for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the tailbone down. Take the inhale here. Exhale, you're going to pull the right leg into tabletop. That comes from your belly, not your hip flexor. Inhale, exhale, float your left leg into tabletop. So ideally, there's still a lordotic or lumbar curve here. You're not pressing down unless you have back pain. If you have back pain, then your knees will come in and you'll imprint the spine. Otherwise, neutral is with the knees directly over the hips here, and you have space in your lumbar. Now, inhale, reach the arms straight on up to the sky. Exhale, you'll nod and curl, press the arms down. Inhale. Exhale, pull the navel to the spine, scoop up and over. The chin stays off of the chest. There's a little space for a little fuzzy chickadee. Exhale. You're not going to squish it, but you can hold the little chickadee between your chin and your neck. Inhale down. Exhale, nod and curl. Pull the belly in, point the toes. Inhale.
Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to hold it on up here and just breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale, scoop up a little higher if you can. Inhale. And exhale. Reach a little further. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it. Send the right leg out. Pull it in. Inhale left. Exhale. Inhale right. Exhale in. Inhale left. Exhale in. Keep the curl. Scoop up a little more. You got it. Two more, two more. That's on two on each side. Here's one on the right. One on the left. Last one. One on the right. And one on the left. And then hug the knees into the chest. Rest it on down. Little rock and roll from side to side there. Extend the legs. Flex and point. Ankle circles. Pull the right leg down towards you. Lower the left leg. And switch. Left leg. We'll lower the right. Hollow out the belly, scoop up, reach for the legs. Now grab the right, double pull down. Keep the lift, double pull on the left. It's empty the belly. Last one. And then bend the knees and lower all the way on down. Let the collarbones expand, little knee circles here. Just opening up the inner legs again. And exhale down and around the other way. And the knees come into the chest. Maybe you grab the back of the thighs, start rolling like a ball. Try to keep it even. Keep the round. Pull the belly in. See if you can come to balance on your sits bones. And if you're not used to rolling like a ball, this will feel, you'll need to practice because you'll feel like a bump. It won't be smooth. It'll be like a bump because you're not tucking enough down here. So if you can, and you've come up to your sits bones, then you're now balancing. And now can you extend one leg out? Pull it in. Can you extend the other leg out? Good. Can you extend both legs out? Can you release one arm? Can you release the other arm? Can you relax? Breathing. Inhale, can you lower down a couple inches? Exhale, can you pull it back up? Pull the navel to the spine, reach through the legs and the arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower the legs. Reach up for the sky. Forward fold. Reach for the toes. Wherever you're reaching, ankles, feet, shins, wherever you can reach. Now walk your sits bones all the way back. All the way back. Let your head be long, neck be loose. Just feeling the back stretch there. And roll it all the way on up. Coming back to a grounded position here. Taking a moment, close your eyes again and just feel the energy, the chi moving, shifting, aligning, recalibrating to the highest and greatest timeline, feeling liberated, inspired, and transformed. Take the inhale, reach the arms up, stretch them out. Exhale, clean the auric field. You're all clear. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Bring the palms together to prayer. Down in front of your heart center they come. Rub the palms together. Get a little heat. Cultivate some energy. Good. Squeeze those palms together. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale on Om in 3, 2. Oh. Thank you for showing up for your mind, your body, your heart, your spirit, and your spine. You are becoming weightless. Get lit, y'all. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you all next time. I'm Ashley Inspires, and that was another episode of Becoming Weightless.